What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 26 of the Road to 1000 Elo. Today is finally the day. I'm speaking into existence every single time. Hopefully it happens. I hope I don't lose again, whatever. But I'm going to make it over 900, all right? And I'm determined. I played a practice game, as you can see. I won, and it's cool. Now I'm back at the point where it's like time to finally get over that threshold. So if you're excited to see me get there and want to support me on this road, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below letting me know that you're here and ready to support. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game. Some of my viewers have been on my head a little bit about, hold up, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. On my head a little bit about making sure that I am playing fundamental chess. And while I appreciate it, it definitely is like a good reminder here and there to, again, not stray away from the things that got you to where you are and are going to consistently keep you there, such as like developing out your pieces and being able to, connect your rooks, things like that. And I definitely get it. But hold on for a second. Did I already mess this up? Let's see. Well, I technically didn't, because if he takes, I'm just going to recapture and stuff. But I just don't want to block off my bishops. I want to be able to get them out. And so I didn't want to be able to move that up one, block off the dark square just to get this one out, or vice versa. But yeah, that in mind, it's just like, I definitely get what people mean. And I want to give the opportunity to, again, give myself consistency in my gameplay. But there is a certain freedom that comes to just being able to, like, play how you want, And I'm trying to find the fine line between that level of expression and not just like dump in the bed, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna see what it takes to actually get there. Obviously, I feel like right now it would have been nice to, again, move out my pieces, but let's say he gets here or there. Let me see. Right now that's there. No real threat for him capturing in any real way here. I know I just talked about like fundamental chess, and now this game is going to turn into like whatever it's turning into pretty quick here. So we're just going to have to wait and see if that fundamental chess ever comes to light. Okay, my king is just chilling out though. And I don't really like how my king's positioned at the moment, to be honest with you all. And it's going to be a hard time castling him if I move my queen out this way. But did this guy just get tired of playing against me? I just had so many options. I was taking my sweet time, and this guy said, it's time to move on to the next game, buddy. Oh, brother. This cannot be... That is the most anticlimactic way to get into the 900s. I'm not mad at it. Because, okay, look. My thought process was maybe just go there, put pressure on the rook, and he can move the rook in, sure. But then, again, I could start moving my king and my bishops out and getting them positioned in a way to, again, get my king to safety on probably queen side. But, oh my goodness. Now we have to play another game, right? Yeah, so let me go ahead and see if I can get a solid game for 900s. All right. At least now I'm white, so the game's in my hands, literally. We're going again for that kingside castling here. Nothing revolutionary about it, but this is where we're at. I'm not going to double up pawns. I don't like this, but okay, I have a method to my madness, right? And y'all will understand shortly. And by y'all will understand, I'm hoping I understand. I'm hoping that I understand the method to said madness. Oh, no, that's no good. Because now if I move this up, then this pawn's out to... Not really. Because, okay, if I move this up and he takes here, I just... Yeah. We're chilling. We're chilling. I almost spooked myself. Right? I'll move it in that way. I wonder if the play was the other side just so I can like be able to have check option available here on his king, but it's okay. If I really need to, again, I have an opportunity to check his king here and go in and just capture on this pawn. I kind of like that. Let's do it. I'm trying to get back to how I was when I first restarted, I guess, these games after like that month and a half break. I was looking for tactics a lot more, right? And I noticed inside that tactical play, I was able to generate a lot more like checkmates, but not just checkmates. I would say games that I haven't played before, right? Every game of chess is never the same, sure. But I feel like when you play consistent patterns and people play against it, you tend to play some like, you tend to have games that are reminiscent of each other, you know? Maybe that's a good way to put it. I want to start getting some of my pieces out. I don't like exactly where, like, oh, wait. I don't like that. I never really thought about the fact that my king's about to be exposed. Okay. Let's start seeing what we could do to change that up. He's not going to move his king. Well, he can't move his king. He's got to plug the gap, right? So he could do that, or he could do that. My thinking is that, I mean, he could do this too, really. It'd be weird, but he could. He's probably going to do something like that. Okay. I'm just going to get the queens out of play here. None of his... This is a really ugly setup for him, though, no? I don't know what to like call it or what to make of it, but I just feel like it's not ideal, right? And at least this pawn is kind of blocking off the ability for his rook to, again, focus on my king here. So I could open it up a bit in that way, because I'd rather do that than yeah. Well, not really, because I guess he could just do that and then reposition here with something like this. And maybe, well, no, okay. I still have too many pawns for him to like force a mate here, right? This is kind of exposed. And he can't just go straight away to take this right now because there's nothing defending it. So I think I should get this pawn like out of here a little bit. It's not going to be the most protection, but I got to take control of some of these squares and I got to start developing my pieces out. I could try and move my king in a way where I bring it back to center somehow and get it in between these two rooks, but then again, I disconnect my rooks this way. If I move out my... Okay, on the bright side though, if I move out my knight, not directly like into this square, I give my rook the opportunity to go here and up. Not liking too much what I'm seeing at the moment. Okay. I'm okay with that, brother. I'm just gonna move it down to where I wanted this to be sitting anyway. So now it still threatens here. And yeah, I'm cool with that, because if anything too, this knight defends this. So if he wants to take pawn, I can go protect it here, but I could also start getting my rook out. Okay. Oh, well, obviously that wasn't what he was doing, because he was making a play on my freaking... Oh my goodness. My brain, I stopped using it at some point in this game. And how do I come out of this situation now? I think I might have to just like give this give the bishop. Maybe do something like this. Get this out. I don't know. We're still figuring it out. Definitely still figuring it out, but I got to keep my head up and keep my head in the game, because this is my 900 game, right? I got to do this for the people who said that last win wasn't going to come. I got to do this to show myself that you have what it takes to cross over this threshold and stay in this world. I am capable. I am 900. What I need to do is stop the pressure on this square, or stop the pressure on this diagonal, I should say. Like, I could start advancing this up and take away this diagonal away from his bishop, because this is the only thing that's stopping my king from, again, forcing this rook out back to wherever he's came from and being able to get back on the aggressive. You would think from how this game has been progressing that I would be down so much on time, but we're still even in material. He just has less pawns, but he is up a minor piece, right? Yeah. For how long my opponent's taking, you would think that I just like put him in trouble, but I don't think I did. So if anything, I feel like he's readjusting his plans. And yep, just like that, we have an adjustment. Let me see. The only thing, okay, so yeah, he can get there, but he took away here. So if he takes, obviously, okay. I feel like I don't want to just give that away. So if anything too, I am low-key okay with moving my rook up. Now, again, he either goes back there where I start putting pressure on his rook, and now I can double these up and start making a play on this. I'm giving myself options here. I'm not sure if moving my rook before my king was the ideal play here, but it's gonna have to be, right? Let's see. There's moments like these where I'm waiting on my opponent to make a move, and it's like the way my brain works, I just get so distracted and my mind starts wandering, and I know I just can't let it wander at times like this, right? Because then I'll start making lapses on areas that I know he's pressuring. Like right now, his rook can go here. Right now, this rook is cut off, so he has to adjust to get anything done. I guess the diagonals aren't working for him on this bishop, and he doesn't really have anything on the diagonals here. So I guess for my opponent, it's important to find like where he can actually make like threats at the moment. Right now, I'm kind of evading everything, low key. And so, look at the geometry. Okay, focus. Look at the geometry. That's hilarious. I'm gonna start cleaning him out. Taking him for everything he owns. Taking him for his pelts. See? The name's J. Jonah Jameson. See? So now, obviously, these are all threats. You know what I mean? I could pull this guy back. I can move him this way even. You know, I could. I'm not seeing why I would. I think I might like just prefer to keep these doubled up and bolster my defenses and save my time a little bit. Now I think it's time to start forcing this guy out. But to be fair, maybe I don't force him out, because like, where's he going, right? There is some pressure on my king, but for the most part, I got things like locked down here, right? This pawn protects here. This king can move up and protect all three. There's some. Okay, he sees, I see, we all see. Perfect, I love it. Okay, buddy. Okay, so now he's stopping me from essentially putting pressure on this rook. I can sack my knight, but then I don't think that's going to go well for me either, because honestly, I'm going to have a hard time getting that pawn out of the way if he decides to adjust. Maybe just moving this guy to safety. But what is safety, you know? At the moment, like, what is safety for me? I think it was kind of nice to have this rook here. Because, okay, let's say he takes. I could take. He could take. But then I could just recapture. And I'm, like, alright. Because this rook can't come into play because of this pawn. Otherwise, if this wasn't here, it might have just been, like, me making a bad move, honestly. That I didn't even notice. I think I just got lucky by having that there and not realizing it was. Otherwise, it would have been kind of ugly. Okay, there's a couple things I can do from this position. I can try and play the time game since it appears that my opponent has a harder time making moves than I do. Even though I'm like... Yeah, okay. It appears like my opponent does have a harder time making moves than I do. So... I'm not too worried about time, but I am trying to figure out, like, how I can just, like, effectively play this game and not lose out on it. I could trade rooks, but why would I do that? Let me just do something like this. And again, keep time up and try and flag him. But if I go there, he's just going to take, so maybe I can even go here. Because that's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's super dead. Now it works to actually have this pawn here. Now I can do something with this pawn. He keeps on trying to apply pressure on me. But I don't think my opponent's really looking for, like, the kill right now. Which is, I think, the best thing going for them. The fact that they have that extra minor piece to maybe apply pressure better in certain situations. But it seems like they're going for, like, the low-hanging fruit. At this point, I don't think I'm going for the mate. If it presents itself, maybe. But presents itself, like, super clearly. Between the time that we have and what's going on, I don't think that's an option for me at the moment. I think I got to focus hard on being able to just, like, keep the time pressure up on my opponent. Not give him time to think, make him make either bad moves or take a lot of time to think about his move. Come on, Bruno. That was massive. That was actually massive for me. Come on, come on, come on. Is this it? How would this be it? Okay. I can't think too much. Come on. Oh. Okay. Okay, for a second I was scared because I didn't really think about what this was attacking. It doesn't attack there. But I could, again, take this if he goes there, so 40 seconds, buddy. Okay. Let me think. If he goes here, I have this and this. Okay. I'm just not trying to, like, throw this match right now, you know? Yo, I'm actually, like, sweating. I'm sweating because this game means a lot to me. I'm not even talking. I know this cannot be the most entertaining match right now, but I'm just trying to make something happen. I didn't even think out that move. Like, what did he just do? You know, what was the game plan? I guess he can't really do much here, though. Wait. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's freaking go. At a certain point, I just started putting up the time pressure, and I know he started making questionable moves because of it. And when you get to this point where it's just like the allowing me to like just keep on pushing this pawn up, trying to promote it, this is where I knew I had him beat. This is where I knew, because it's like he has to take that. I take back, I got the queen, he's in check, I take the other rook, and it's just done. Like, let's go. If y'all enjoyed that match as much as I did, go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to your boy to stay tuned to the journey. We are finally at 900. Let's go. Until the next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.